Hello, welcome to Ghost Boys Part 3. When we read yesterday, we were getting some more of Jerome's backstory. So this new kid came to school, Carlos, and Jerome felt bad for him. Even though Jerome was bullied a lot at school, he decided to help Carlos. And he showed him how to eat lunch in the bathroom so no one would pick on them. But then the mean kids came in and started beating them up, and Carlos pulled out a gun. It turns out the gun was a toy gun. The book is going back and forth between two perspectives, two different points in time. So then we also read some of the court case about Jerome being shot by the police officer, and the police officer was saying he knew Jerome had a gun. Jerome was a big man, like 25-year-old, and then in court they're like, were you surprised that he was a 12-year-old kid? And the officer didn't, I don't know, it was a weird thing. Also in the courtroom, you could see the police officer's family, and his daughter could see Jerome. So that's where we left off. Today we're going to start with the section called Dead, and the name of the chapter is Sarah. Not knowing how, I find the girl's house. It's not a mansion, but it's nice within my family's apartment. I'm assuming by girl he means like the officer's daughter who could see him. There's a front and backyard, a porch, a basement, 2 floors, windows everywhere. A police car's in the driveway. A curtain flutters. I see the girl. Like magic, I float inside into the 2nd floor and a pink bedroom. The girl stumbles, falls against her dresser. She wants to scream, I can tell, but she doesn't. I recognize your picture, she says, breathless and terrified. You see me? How come? I don't know. She's got freckles, a nervous smile. Brave, she stands up straighter. It's been lonely, not talking to anyone, not being seen. I'm lonely too, she says, flushing. It sounds dumb, but I am lonely. Ever since my dad shot you, he and my mother fight. They're sad all the time. They should be. Sad? He was scared. I was playing. I was the good guy. I was, too. Kim and me hardly ever played outside. Gangs and drive-bys, my parents always say. It was a special afternoon, me outside rather than stuck in the dark apartment. I told Grandma I'd made a friend. It was a fine day. I'm sorry, the girl whispers. Her sorry makes me angry. If she wasn't a girl, I'd think about hitting her. Dead. I can't hit anyone. That makes me even angrier. Her bedroom is 3 times the size of mine. Decorated with a bookshelf, framed pictures, a pink striped comforter, a TV, a computer. I bet she doesn't even hear gunshots in her neighborhood. My dad was doing his job, she said. He said that? She pressed her lips tight. He shot me. My dad protects and serves. That's what policemen do. He didn't protect me. Everybody in my neighborhood knows cops do whatever they want. That's not true. He upholds the law. I grunt. Upset, the girl rocks back on her heels. I don't care. Her bedroom is like cotton candy, sickly sweet. Ballerinas on the lampshade glow. 2 tiny stuffed pigs rest in the pillows. Nothing bad is supposed to happen to whoever sleeps in this room. Jerome? I don't answer. Can I help? I almost scream. Can you make me alive again? But I don't. This girl's crying. I'm surprised that a stranger is crying for me. I can't change things. You're all over the news. I didn't want to be in the news. What are they saying? It depends. Or I can say, on what? The door opens. Sarah, time for bed. Yes, Dad. Officer Moore is skinny with big hands and reddened eyes. He hugs his daughter tight. I think she might break, but Sarah doesn't pull away. Want to go skating tomorrow? Sure, Dad. He kisses her forehead and I'm jealous. Who will ever kiss me? Dad, is it true that he was 12? Officer Moore holds Sarah at arm's length. It's a rough neighborhood. Same age as me. You don't know him. You didn't see him. Sarah looks at me. She does see me. We're the same height, probably in the same grade, 7th grade. She points, stops and stutters. He was my height. Her father blinks like he doesn't recognize her, like he can't believe she's contradicting him. She plunges on. You said he was big and scary. I was there, he fires back, not you. Sarah lowers her eyes, clasps her hands, trembling. Her father leaves, slamming the door. He doesn't hear. Did you make a mistake? He doesn't hear Sarah's question. No, he didn't, I answer. It must have been a mistake. He did it on purpose. No, it was a mistake. Later, I say, disgusted. Don't leave. Why should I stay? We could be friends. It's the stupidest thing. I've never had a friend like Sarah, a white girl. I laugh. It's so stupid. Die and a white girl can be your friend? I'm not trying to be funny. Stay. She's pleading. I feel sorry for her. My school doesn't have any Sarahs, definitely not ones who like pink pigs and the color pink. Gotta go, I say. Where? This catches me up short. I don't know. I don't even know how I go, how I move. I just dissolve, fade away, and then appear again. Can I control that? Besides Sarah, I feel like I'm being watched. Uneasy, I turn and try to lift the window curtain. Ghost Boy is looking up at me. Streetlight's glow filters through him. He's watching, waiting for something. From me? From Sarah? Next to me, Sarah sniffs and whimpers. What does it feel like being dead? Are you supposed to go somewhere? Now I feel like crying. I'm sick, homesick, but my family, even Kim, can't see me. I hate watching them eat cereal, fake smiling, pretending the day is ordinary. I hate seeing where I used to sit, empty. Who knew death was so complicated? Who knew the end wasn't the end? I hate school. Sarah sits on her fluffy bed. What? Are you being bullied? I understand bullying. Being shoved into lockers, humiliated. Some people are angry at my dad. They shout at me like I'm a bad person, but some people, she looks down at her hands. Some people think my dad's a hero. That he was doing his job, that he's brave and I should be proud of him, and that I'm special and lucky to be his daughter. I'm embarrassed. I shudder. I don't believe it. Your family's got everything. A nice life, people celebrating you. It's not fair. She finishes my sentence. That's twice she's finished my sentence. Later, I say. I don't want to be liked because my dad killed you. She looks like her dad. It's hard looking at her. I swallow. Sarah, that's your name? She nods. I love my dad more than anything. But seeing you, I wonder how he could have shot me, I ask. Yes. Maybe someone might shoot me? Nah, you're a girl and white. Is that it? Is that true? I shrug my shoulders. How many times had I heard, be careful of the police, be careful of white people? Everybody in the neighborhood knew it. Pop told me as soon as I could read. I sit cross-legged on the floor. No bones, no muscles, but I feel tired just the same. I'm supposed to see you, insists Sarah. It means something. It must. She sits cross-legged beside me. Even her nails are pink. I think I'm supposed to help you. Help me? How can you help me? I don't know. My grandmother, she tells me it's time to get going, to move on. She can see you? Nah, not like you. She can't hear me either, but she senses I'm around. I sigh. Sarah sighs. 2 kids, 1 dead, 1 alive. Crazy. I laugh again. Sarah smiles and laughs with me. She knows I'm not laughing at her. We're both nervous, I think. If we weren't laughing, we'd cry. It doesn't feel right to be laughing when I'm dead. Wish I'd never met Sarah. Alive. December 8th, school. So that was the date that we were reading about before when Carlos came and they were hiding in the bathroom. Carlos sits in the row across from me through every subject. Language arts, history, math. Sometimes his head drops onto his desk, like he hasn't had enough sleep. He's skinny, much skinnier than me. Skinnier than Kim. I want the bell to ring. I've done too much already. Helped Carlos, watched Mike, Eddie, and Snap pretend they weren't scared. I'm exhausted, anxious, and tense. Today, I wasn't stopped. I wasn't so lonely. I'm confused. Being good gets me in trouble. Scaring bullies gets me out. I don't like it. I don't like thinking about how to keep myself safe tomorrow and the next day. I don't have a toy gun. The bell rings. Bye, I say to Carlos. I dash out of the room, lugging my backpack. I rush through the school door, down the steps. On the sidewalk, I wait for Kim. Kids rush by me. Surprising me, Carlos tugs my coat. Hey, let's hang out. Cold and shivering, he says, I can be late. My mom won't mind. He's grinning and wide awake. He lifts the gun partway out of his pocket. We could play, pretend like we're taking down zombies. No, I shake my head trembling. We're friends now, aren't we, Jerome? I frown at the shape in his pocket. I remind myself it's a toy, not a gun. I shake my head. I have to go home. Then you take it. Give it back to me tomorrow. Jerome? I hear. My sister. Carlos nods. Hey. Kim smiles sweet like she thinks Carlos is cute. I'm Carlos. Jerome is my friend. Kim smiles brighter. Hey, Carlos. She's not used to anyone calling me friend. Carlos grins. Chicago's not so bad. He offers me the gun. Kim steps back. I shift my body so people can't see. It's okay, Kim, said Carlos. It's just a toy. Carlos puts it in my hand. The plastic feels light and clammy. Play with it, Jerome. No, I say, sliding my hand free. It'll be fun. You can scare the bad guys. Kim, you won't believe what we did. No, I don't want Kim to know what happened. Got it, sorry. He steps closer, murmuring. I'm just trying to say thanks, Jerome. You helped me out a lot. Good friend share. You can always bring it back tomorrow. Carlos is serious. He looks like a mouse. One of the nicest in a Disney cartoon. All curious, helpful, and worried at the same time. Kim stares at me. Her eyes are telling me no, don't do it. The sky is overcast. There isn't any snow, just dirty mounds of ice on the ground. Kids are escaping school, yelling and shouting. Across the street are some dealers. Principal Alton watches us. Nobody is approaching me, Carlos and Cam. I study the gun. The gun's blackness is bold and startling. I'm always good. Teasing Kim doesn't count. I say what Grandma wants to hear. I calm her and Ma. I watch out for Kim, play Minecraft for just an hour, sometimes two. Do my homework, even act nice when Mr. Myers isn't asking me to. He's asking the whole class to welcome a new kid. Sucker. That's me. Why can't I have some fun? Pretend like I'm a rebel in Rogue One. Better yet, scare Eddie if he tries ambushing me on the way home. Or jumping me tomorrow on the way to school. Why am I the only one who's scared all the time? It's just a toy, I whispered to Kim. You can't do anything bad. The gun rests in Carlos's brown palm. My head aches, my stomach hurts. Grandma and Ma won't like it. Pop will get mad. Pop will get mad. Weird. Kim's words make me want the toy even more. It's okay, Carl says, in the cold his breath blows smoke. It's okay. Carlos spins, tucks the toy into his pocket. Clutches his arm. I want to play. Carlos grins. Slyly, he slides the toy to me. Hi, he says, jogging and then running full out. I grip the handle. It's firm with ridges. The barrel doesn't spin, but the trigger cocks just as if you were loading or firing a real gun. I look down the rounded muzzle. There aren't any plastic bullets or pellets. My hands shake. I look up. Snow falls and I shiver. It's just a toy. Why am I scared of a toy? I made a friend, I say to Kim, as if that explains everything. She scowls and starts walking home, her lips taut, thin like Ma's when she's angry. Today was a good day, I say. I can't get hurt. I didn't get hurt. I didn't get beat. Today was a good day. I made a friend. I kept chattering, and though she's my little sister, she's street smart. She knows how lonely my school days are. She knows I'm begging without saying, please don't tell, please don't tell, please don't tell Ma or Grandma, or especially not Pop. She slips her hand in mine, and I know I'm safe. We walk home. My left hand feels how warm Kim's gloves are. Like Carlos, I don't have any gloves. My right hand clutches the plastic in my pocket. It burns. And that's the end of our reading for today. We read from page 63 to page 82. Thanks for listening.